Again, a warm welcome to the program. The Office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR, in Chad has welcomed the resettlement to France this week of 30 refugees living in Chad. They are among the 206 Sudanese and Central African refugees selected following the missions of the French Office for the Protection of Refugees and Stateless Persons, OFPRA, and the French Ministry of the Interior. The missions made the selections in October and November out of 217 interviewees. Now, 30 refugees have been resettled in France, and others are expected to be relocated to France during the next weeks.
The representative of the High Commissioner for Refugees in Chad, Michel Mamumba, hailed the gesture of the solidarity by France in favor of the refugees living in Chad before stress and resettlement as a tool of protection and a durable solution for refugees. Mr. Mbabul also explained that France's initiative to host refugees living in Chad, only 139 people were resettled this year, compared to 649 last year. It should be known that Chad has received more than 410 refugees in this territory for more than a decade. These refugees are from the Sudanese region of Darfur, Central African Republic and Nigeria. We have the representative with us, Mr. from the Chadian capital, N'Djamena. Good morning. How did this operation take place?
Cette installation de réfugiés soudanais en France.
The trial proceeded in a satisfactory manner globally within a relatively short time. In 4 months, which is a record, we managed to install the first 30 refugees. We hope to maintain this pace for the 176 others who are already selected and who are also waiting for their departure. You know that resettlement is seen as a durable solution within the mission. For us, it is also problematic cases that cannot integrate locally and cannot return home, to whom we give priority. You speak of a solitary initiative of France, but the figure announced 3,000 people for the next 2 years. It seems to be derisory in relation to the needs, and even in countries like Chad, who has received tens of thousands of refugees. Absolutely.
Donc nous avons des services qui travaillent au niveau de la protection des réfugiés, de la réinstallation, ainsi que des partenaires qui travaillent avec le HCR. Puis sur des bases de vulnérabilité ou bien de protection.
In question of vulnerability or protection, these people are identified. We then put together files that are submitted to these host countries. These countries look at these files, and in accordance with their requirements, they still do further interviews to finalize their case before the trip.
Pour pouvoir ne pas finaliser les dossiers avant de pouvoir faire voyager ces personnes par la suite dans ce pays-là.
Alors, vous notez qu'il est également primordial de
You noted that it is quite essential to encourage voluntary repatriation or integration. In this regard, what assessment do you have over the past 2 years, for instance?
Alors, le bilan, je peux le dire qu'il est mitigé.
The assessment, I can say it is mixed because the option that we should have for the repatriation have not materialized simply because the repatriation remains voluntary. For the moment, the refugees' country of origin are still in difficult situations. Security is not yet well established. Take the case of Darfur. They are still in discussion for peace. With regard to Darfur, with regard to Nigeria, the situation is not stable with where Boko Haram operates. For the Central African Republic, you know what is going on there. For the repatriation, we did not have the big numbers. Nevertheless, there was a small movement, the Central Africans, in particular a minority, that without waiting for our signal have preferred to return.
minoritaires sont déplacés pour rentrer en Centrafrique.
Voilà, vous l'avez entendu tout à l'heure, la France accueillera 3000 réfugiés.
So France will be receiving 3,000 refugees within next 2 years.
Dans les prochaines semaines et les prochains mois sur Africanews et vous en livrons.
More to come, more news to come on that on our site. Thank you very much, Mr. Bomba, the representative of the mission in Chad, N'Djamena.
Des Nations Unies au Tchad à N'Djamena.